And I'm going to make a number of different things with the breast meat to get you away from thinking of it as a whole roast turkey. So the first thing I'm going to do actually has nothing to do with the breast meat. I'm going to make a chutney, and you'll understand why in a little bit. So the chutney, I'm just going to put everything in a pan here, and we're going to cook it relatively quickly. The chutney is mango, and then into this, I'm going to put some raisins, pasas, put a few of those in. I'm going to add some onion, some red onion. I'm going to put in some red pepper. I'm going to put in some jalapeno. Yes, it will be spicy. I'm going to put in some sugar, because what chutneys are actually is a beautiful balance between sweet and acid and spicy, and then lots of spices. So for my acid, I'm going to put in vinegar. This is apple cider vinegar. And I'm going to put in some lime juice. And then to make it beautifully flavorful, what I'm going to do next is put in some ginger, fresh ginger. And I'm going to put in a little bit of garlic, and also the skin of the limon, the cáscara. And then I'm going to add a little bit of spice to it. This is a spice, oh, I hate when they do this. This is a spice called mace. And mace is a spice, it's actually the outside of the nutmeg. It's a different spice. So the nutmeg is the seed in the middle, and the mace is like a web coating on the outside. So I'm going to add a little bit of mace. It's a powerful, powerful spice. And then I'm going to put in just a little bit of ground up cloves inside. Just a little bit. Again, both mace and cloves are powerful spices, so I don't need to put in that much. So now I'm just going to cook that. And we'll come back to that in a little bit. Chef Wilmer, por favor. Okay, so now what I'd like to do is move to the breast meat. Now, let's think about what else we can do with turkey breast. That was whole, but I can take a turkey breast and I can also cook a turkey breast in pieces. So, what can we do with that? So the first thing I'd like to do is I would like to make an Indian dish. I spent a lot of time in India. In fact, I was just cooking turkey in India about 2 months ago. And it was really fun because I did the same thing with Chef Wilmer, but in Turkey, in India. And I said, here's a turkey thigh, cook it. So they made tandoori turkey thigh. And it was amazing. So I'm going to make you tandoori turkey breast today. So, how do we do it? What we're going to do is first mix up a marinade. So I'm going to start with yogurt, plain yogurt, and I'm going to mix up the yogurt along with a lot of different spices. Remember that India is the place of spices. Remember, turkey will take the flavors that you put with it. So, let's have some fun. Yogurt, onion. This is lemongrass, chopped up lemongrass, ginger, garlic. I have turmeric and cayenne pepper. I'm going to put in some black pepper, some nutmeg, cardamom, and I almost said comino, cumin. See, I got that. All right. So what I'm going to do then is mix this up. And this is super flavorful. Has lots of flavor. And into that then, what I do is I take my turkey. Then what I do is I took the turkey breast and I just cut it into cubes. I take the cubes, I put them into the marinade. I stir them up. And then what I do is I let it sit for like 4 hours, and the flavors all come together. Now, we have to imagine for just a moment that it's 4 hours later. Remember how we do this? Extended blink? So imagine now that this has been marinating for 4 hours, and all those flavors of garlic and ginger and lemongrass and all the spices and the acid from the yogurt all start to work on the turkey and make it so flavorful. So then what I do is I take skewers, and I take the skewers and I slide the turkey onto the skewers, just like so. And then what I would do, if I was in India, the skewer would be this long. And it would go in a tandoori oven, which most people don't have. So you can cook this on the grill. Or what we did today is we just put it over a pan, sort of like, that's a little bit the wrong, take one off. Like this, we set it over a pan. We put it in a very hot oven, like 230 degrees, hot. And we cooked it. Simple. So what does the final result look like? Chef, por favor. So the final result looks like this. And this is turkey full flavor. It's spicy, it's a little hot, it's absolutely wonderful. And then what we do with this is, remember that chutney we made earlier? So I'm going to put that chutney with the mango so I can smell the spices. Can you smell that? The people in front will get it. All right, I take the chutney, and I'm just going to serve that right alongside the tandoori turkey. Wonderfully delicious.